Hey everybody, Anissa here. I'm in pre-glam mode, but we're definitely gonna get totally glammed up to create the look right here. I'm gonna pop in the picture, of course, and I'm just doing this look for a date night. I'm finally going to go see Star Wars. I'm really excited about that. I love Star Wars so much, and I finally do not feel like poo because I've had like a cold. I haven't had my voice. It was a hot mess, but either way, the palette we're gonna be using today is the Athena palette. This will be like my second tutorial with this. I'm feeling like we're going to do probably some like warmer shades or something. I don't really know exactly where this is gonna go, but as you probably see in the clip, that's gonna be the look that we end up with. So let's just get into the glam. This video will have a voiceover over it just so I can focus and get ready because I'm a little bit on a time crunch and I run a little bit fashionably late usually for date night, and I'm gonna be better this year in 2018. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off by priming our eyelids for the eyeshadow application. I'm using the NYX HD eyeshadow primer. It's become one of my favorites. And I'm gonna set it down with that triangle sponge, just the same ones you find just in the makeup aisle. Super easy, just to blend it down smoothly. The technique I'm using is gonna not only adhere to eyeshadow, but also blend it seamlessly into your skin tone so it just doesn't look odd. I learned this technique from Boss Makeup Artist channel, and I will link that video down below. I love his videos. Next, we're actually gonna move on to our foundation. I already have my primer for my skin on, but what we're doing is going to apply the foundation all over the face, including on top of the eyeshadow primer, as you see that I'm doing with the Beauty Blender. Next, I'm gonna set just the eye area with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just a big fluffy blending brush. This is the Morphe 510. So this is setting not only the eyeshadow base, the foundation, now that. Now the first color we're going in with is Valor. This color is just like a very easy peachy color. So why I'm putting this in is to just start building that transition space into the brow bone area. I'm using a Morphe M441 just to spread it evenly, do windshield wiper motions to blend. The next color we're going to use is Heroic, and this is going to deepen the crease up a little bit more and melt into that transition shade. I'm going to start building up the intensity on the outer corner of the V and blending it into the crease. I'm going to be actually taking this on both corners of the eye, so as I'm doing that kind of C-like motion to encompass both corners of the eye and blend the shadow in. Now I'm going to deepen the crease with the color Clever. That's just that deeper brown shade with a really pretty warm undertone. And I'm going to take the Morphe M443 and use that to deepen that area as shown here. So you're just like buffing it in ever so slightly and blending it into the colors that we've already laid down. I'm going to go back again with Clever, but I'm going to be taking just a smaller tapered blending brush. And what that's going to do is pack in that color really densely to define out the eye a little bit more, just on the outer corners, like so. So it's just diffusing it, just doing little circle blending motions. I'm actually gonna go back in on the inner corner of the eye with the same brush and also Clever again, just to deepen up, and then you're gonna create that three-dimensional like depth with this eyeshadow look, which I love about it. And I'll connect it just a little bit in the middle and just take that Morphe M443 and blend it all down. I'm just taking the same dome taper brush and blending the eyeshadow Clever onto the lower lid, and that will just smoke it and diffuse it out ever so softly, as we see. Now going into color Wisdom. I'm picking that up with just a flat shader brush and packing that right into the center of the lid to form that little spotlight of that color. And here, I just built up the intensity for this look. I didn't use any Fix Plus spray or anything like that. Just pack it into your liking and build up the intensity from there.
That is a phase in the life of
probably did about 3 rounds of this just to get it to my liking. Now I'm going in with just a liner brush with the same color Wisdom and lining my waterline with that. It gives it a nice little spark. And then I'm going to blend it down again with the same tapered blending brush. Blend it all together nicely. And just go back in with a blending brush, any of your type, and blend together the
whole look to make it seamless in that crease area going to your brow bone. Now taking the color Medusa, it's time to pop in a little bit of highlight into this look. I'm going to do that with my Morphe E36 brush in the inner corners of my eye, just popping it in. I just like kind of tap it in and flake it out a little bit just to blend it. I'm also going to take it just on the high point of the brow bone, just to highlight that area ever so slightly. I'm doing very light strokes with this, also be too intense. Now I'm just taking the M510 brush and blending everything down so it'll all go together seamlessly. I did my lashes off camera, but you can use any lash that you would like for this look, and then just use your favorite mascara to accentuate your lower lashes. Now I'm going to take my favorite blush, Grape, and pop that onto the cheeks. I already did all of my foundation highlighting and contouring, so just follow whatever routine you would like for your face. I'm draping this pretty much towards the high point of the bone as well. Now I'm going to be taking the NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Powder. I'm using the color Crush Blossom. I'm going to layer that over the blush. And now I'm going to be taking Crown of My Canopy, my favorite highlighter ever, and my Morphe 501, and highlighting the high points of my cheekbone. And taking it just onto the nose, the Cupid's bow, and my chin. Now I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in Medium Deep, and I'm blending that over the blush just to tone it down a bit and blend it seamlessly into my skin tone. This trick works in case you made your blush a little too intense. Now I'm going to use the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment in the color Slow Ride. I literally love like this warm nudie brown color, and I'm just gliding that all over my lips. It literally, you just dip it into the color once and that will cover your entire lip. So I'm just hitting up the corners. Of course, I always want it super defined and nice, and it takes a little minute to set, but when it does, what you're going to do is blend in a lip liner just to contour the lips. This is optional. I'm just using a brown lip liner from MAC in the color Chestnut, and then I just usually define the very outer corners. I don't do the entire lip, and then I blend it down with my finger, so it just makes it like pop a little bit more and have some dimension.
Alright everyone, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. It's time for me now to go enjoy Star Wars. So in the meantime, don't forget to hit subscribe so you'll be a part of my tribe. And I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye!